All right, so we've got this door here, but we've got little to no protection right here on this latch guard. And when you have that much room, pretty easy to bypass that. Also, leaves it open for, pry bar attack, something that looks like that. I mean, it's not going to take a whole lot to figure out that that's not going to be good for anybody involved. Even if we have the deadbolt engaged and people do not install the deadbolts correctly a lot of the time, we even have access to where we can manipulate that back like so, given access to this little point right here. And then again, we can do it again here with this little guy. There's my red. Voila. So not very good. Leaves all kinds of things open for bypass techniques and forced entry. We're going to fix that today with the latch guard. Nice looking latch guard from PRO-LOK. This is going to be a great little system. It's going to go right in here, and we're going to be able to mount it right on here, and it's going to cover all that up, and then it will deny us access to those points.
Now we're going to go ahead and start installing the latch guard. The first step is to cut off any protruding latch plates like this here. Just cut that off with the angle grinder and then make sure that everything is nice and smooth so people don't get their clothes or anything caught on it so that they don't hurt themselves. You don't want to create a sharp object or something where somebody can injure themselves. Next, we're going to install the door portion of the latch guard. They do come with pop rivets. I find that the self-tapping screw is a little bit easier and faster to install, and it requires less tools when I have to pack everything to the door, so that's why I choose to use those. There's going to be through bolts as well, so it's not really going to matter. You're not going to be able to take the device off after it's installed properly. Next, I'm going to use the supplied packing, the foam, and if you fold it several times and then tuck it in between the bracket, the angle iron bracket, and the latch guard itself, it will self-center the latch guard, which is exactly what you want. You want to have that top and bottom, and that's the easiest way that I found to help self-center that. Now again, I'm going to use the self-tapping screws on the angle side. When I get done, I will also drill the Phillips head portion out of those screws so that way it acts just like a pop rivet. I just find, again, it takes less tools and less time to be able to install it with the self-tapping screw, and you accomplish the same goal. You can also use the supplied pop rivets if you choose. Now, these do not come pre-drilled because you don't know where the hardware is going to mount. So for the through bolts, you want to make sure that the through bolts do not interfere with any of the existing hardware. So you have to make sure that you're not drilling through where the deadbolt goes through or where the lock latch goes through. Next, you're going to use the supplied carriage bolt that has a square portion on the bottom of it, and that is designed to catch directly in the hole, and the round portion needs to go on the secure side of the door, and the Phillips head portion goes on the inside of the door. Be careful not to bend the door too much. You can definitely warp or bend the door if you install these too tight. Once we get all of those installed, I just kind of evenly space them out, and it's good to go from there. Here we have the latch guard completely installed, and the through bolts go directly through. That's why, again, you can see that you cannot remove those in any way, shape, or form. And now my little hook tool, my little O-ring puller does not go in there. The screwdriver does not go in there. It doesn't provide any leverage. The crowbar does not go in there. You can bend this device. You can basically beat on it all you want, but you're still not going to get it to the point where you're going to be able to get in between the door and the frame like before. You can see how much protection that offers with the interlocking design and the overlap design. The screwdriver does not have any leverage, the crowbar doesn't have any leverage, and the entire portion where the door meets the frame is protected very securely. For more information, check out PRO-LOK.com, PRO-LOK.com. Thanks for watching.